family amusement park. Do y'all have to every day event?
Gen Z modesty, no. No. I'm not falling for it. I'm getting drunk. I'm wearing mini skirts, going to the club, staying out till 4 a.m. Maybe I'll have a cigarette. I don't know.
Women who make modesty content are some of the biggest pick-me's and are extremely misogynistic, whether they realize it or not, okay?
There used to be a time where people got invited or just decided to go somewhere and dress for the occasion. We knew where we were going, who we were going to be around, and dressed accordingly. But now we all forget the dress code to places, and instead of dressing for the event, we dress for the approval of social media. A disclaimer, I am in no way, shape, or form telling you how to dress, but if you take this video the wrong way, then if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. Now, before we hop into this video, I want you to watch the whole video, get to know your girl a little bit, and see if you would consider subscribing. All right, dress code. Let's talk about it. History. Women's clothing has always been a top conversation in this world. Let's travel back to the 1920s. In the Roaring 20s, flappers were a subculture of women that dared to go against the norm of women attire. But before flappers came into town, there was the Edwardian era, where women wore modest clothing consisting of long dresses and skirts that touched the ground, high necklines, and long sleeves with corsets. That was the norm until the 1920s came and women wanted to be more and have more freedom.
Smoking in public was not the only way the flapper announced her independence. In her dress and manner, she flaunted her rebellion against a stuffy, old-fashioned Victorian womanhood.
They started to wear short skirts, bob their hair, and wear calf-length shapeless dresses. This is a statement that flappers made that a woman's worth is not tied to her virginity or purity. They highlighted the importance of women making choices with their appearance and social activities. Fast forward to the 1960s, more revealing clothing items like the miniskirt and see-through tops came as a more bold statement for women.
It was 1966, the height of what was known as swinging London and minis. Both of them were all the rage. The miniskirt, one of the defining fashions of the 60s, was a creation of British designer Mary Quant, who was making what she described as easy, youthful, simple clothes. She credited customers at her iconic boutique for the mini, saying she herself wore very short skirts, and they requested even shorter ones for themselves. Quant said of mini wearers, their femininity lies in their attitude. She enjoys being noticed, but wittily. She is lively, positive, opinionated.
And all those clothing items mentioned were exactly that and nothing more, a statement. It wasn't for attention or for people to look at them. It was a statement. It wasn't oh, look at me, my butt looking real good. Y'all could never. It was a power movement for women. Those women challenged the social norm. Those women challenged the social. Number 3, rejecting vulnerability. Rejecting vulnerability. These women challenged the social norms that women are supposed to be fully covered and quiet. They were practicing their right to not just do things like voting, but their bodies and how they present themselves. Today's world. Now let's get back to today. Today's world, you practically see booty cheek around every corner. Pretty much wherever you go, you're going to see something hanging out, no matter the occasion. Today's fashion statement is, the less you wear, the more confident you are. There's no more statement making. It's just, look at me, I look good everywhere. We have people going to funerals in crop tops, going to Disneyland with your butt hanging out, and wearing lingerie to the grocery store. Where did this all even come from? Who started this? Celebrities. I don't care what nobody says. These statement pieces became give me attention now pieces. Now, before some of y'all start to tussle, I am not saying that you are not allowed to show a little skin sometimes to look good or whatever. I'm saying there's a time and a place for everything. Because why do we have to look sexy everywhere we go? Again, I am not saying you're not allowed to look good everywhere you go, because if you know me personally, I like to look good wherever I go. But why are we having our butts hanging out when you're going to the grocery store or just walking to the mailbox? We are definitely pressured as women into thinking that less is more, and to be confident, like truly confident with yourself, you need to show skin in order to fit in and to look good. It's gotten to a point where if you want to be modest, you're just seen as wanting to look pure for men, and you think that you're automatically better because you're not dressing as revealing as the next woman.
Gen Z modesty, no. No, I'm not falling for it. I'm getting drunk, I'm wearing mini skirts, going to the club, staying out till 4 a.m. Maybe I'll have a cigarette. I don't know. For sure getting Taco Bell. What have we come to, you guys? What's happening? Did we forget about Meg? Hot girl summer? Do we need to bring back WAP? Come on, the WAP dance. I remember seeing everyone doing it, shaking some ass. What happened to it?
We try so hard to look sexy that we forget that it's not a requirement. We started taking sexy attire to places where it's not called for. Exhibit A is the office siren. I know we've all heard of this, and I honestly thought it was just a TikTok trend until I saw people actually going to work like this and getting fired because of it. Like, I thought the whole office siren thing was like real cute until people were actually showing up to work like that. Like, since when was this ever business attire? When was this ever professional attire? These outfits are practically asking for a trip to HR, and people are getting real life fired from this. And we all seen that one TikTok teacher babe that wears outfits like she's about to go sell a house to teach her elementary school students. I did talk about that in another video, and the link will be in the description if you want to go see about all that, because it was crazy. Business attire is turning into I want to get fired attire. Trying to make a fashion statement like that at work is one of this world's many downfalls. But anyway, y'all remember how I said people's butts be hanging out at Disney World or Land, whatever? Yeah, let's talk about it. There have been multiple cases of women going to family-friendly establishments like Disneyland or any amusement park with their cheeks hanging out. If you know you're going to a place where there's going to be mainly children, why do you have your butt hanging out? Yes, you can wear whatever you want, whenever you want. But please, it is not controlling to say you should consider where you're at and who you're going to be around before putting on these clothes. You choose to wear this bubble skirt that's showing half your butt literally in these short shorts to a place where it's going to be mainly kid dominated. I can wear whatever I want. This is my body. This is my clothes. Don't care. What happened to common decency? And what happened to common decency? I think the main character syndrome is just a little too strong in today's world. And people just don't care about others except for themselves these days. And for the people that go around dressing like whatever around kids, yeah, I'm talking to you. You're weird. Because I just don't understand. Like, I understand you can wear whatever you want, but why are you having your boobs hanging out, your butt hanging out around these kids? You know there's going to be kids around every corner, and you want to dress like this?
My son had a baseball game the other day, and I was very, very conscious about what I wore. It was a really hot day, and I had a top on that was a little bit cropped, so I'm like, no, I don't want to wear this to a baseball game. I'm going to be around my son and a bunch of middle school boys. Like, why would I do that? And this comment right here, you know, he says, have you ever been to a high school basketball game? I actually have to ask my homie who's the mamas and who are the kids, because they all dress alike. And that's a fact, right? I think mothers are so consumed these days with trying to keep up and wanting to look young and wanting to, you know, stand out and get the attention that is ridiculous, right? I don't care how hot it is. I could be burning up. I still don't want to show up dressed in short shorts, crop tops, and just showing all my body in front of my son and his teammates. I want to be seen as his mother, represent myself well, represent my family well. Now, again, my top wasn't super crop and my whole stomach was out. No, but still, I didn't feel the need to go in front of, the school dressed that way. Even if it was just showing a little bit of skin on my stomach and my back. It was not necessary. I was very conscious of like, no, I'm taking this off. There's no question. I don't need that type of attention.
And honestly, I think for the people that don't see nothing wrong with it, you just can't get to them. Because I've seen the arguments and comment sections like, I can wear whatever I want, like this is my body, whatever. I don't know. I personally would not do that. Like, there was a time where I was going to a water park with my family, and my little cousin, who was like 4 or something, he was there, and I put a tube top over my bikini because he was going to be there. I know we're at a water park, but that was just me being considerate of him, because like I don't want him seeing with my everything out. Like, I get it was a water park, but I was just being considerate. Like, but some people don't think like that, but that's just me. I'm going to be considerate of who I'm being around, especially if I'm around a whole bunch of kids. I'm not gonna dress in revealing clothes around kids. You see how that girl was finna bust it down, but then stop because she knew the kids were nearby? Be like her. Be like her. It is not that difficult. Apparently, there was a situation about a year or two ago of a girl that wore a lace see-through dress to a 4-year-old's birthday party. A lace see-through dress to a 4-year-old's birthday party.
A woman has a birthday party for her 4-year-old, and it was Paw Patrol themed. Of course, all the guests came dressed in their appropriate attire, except one of the moms, who came looking like this, in a lace dress with nothing underneath. So of course this creates some whispers amongst the partygoers, and the mom decides to go talk to Mrs. Lace Dress herself. Mom brings up the fact that dressing like this at a 4-year-old's party might be a bit inappropriate, and that since she lives close, maybe she should go home and change this outfit. Of course, Lace Dress wasn't trying to hear that. She straight up said, listen, I might find my future husband in this bitch, and storms out the party. She then goes home and started trashing the mom online, saying how the hell she was kicked out of this 4-year-old's party.
Now, I have no idea if that situation was even true, because there's no video evidence at all. So I honestly think it was just somebody talking out of their butt, but it was a conversation on TikTok a while ago, so I'm talking about it, okay? But if it did happen, that's a prime example of dressing for the wrong occasion and asking for the wrong attention. Because why are you wearing that to a kid's birthday party? In this generation, wearing less means you're more confident with your body and just with yourself in general. And wearing more means you're insecure. Because that makes sense. So you're telling me, in order to be more confident with myself and my body, I have to show skin? And if I'm more modest, then I'm insecure and don't love myself? Okay. We are so comfortable with dressing less that get ready with me videos start out in your underwear. You are not about to walk outside in your drawers and probably go be like this if somebody walks into you in your drawers. So why are you posting to millions of people in your drawers? Even lingerie that's supposed to be meant for your partner during intimate time is being used in photo shoots and being posted online. There is no more room for imagination no more. And honestly, I get that when like guys be like, it's not even nothing special no more, because there's girls every single day posting themselves revealing like this, which is supposed to be only for your man. This is supposed to be something that only you see, and now your girl is advertising it everywhere for everybody to see. It's even being advertised on TikTok Shop, like it's a normal t-shirt. And celebrities literally show up to grand events with practically naked, literally. So they make the whole you need to dress like this in order to look good narrative even worse, because you know the influence that celebrities have on the people. Because we know once a celebrity does something, everybody has to do something. That's a new trend that's getting the ball rolling. We're being pushed into dressing this way, and people just do it to not feel left out. And some of us don't even like dressing this way and will admit to feeling exposed, but do it anyway because this is the norm. This is what women have to do in order to fit in with this world.
Clap if you feel safe. Oh, no one.
Dressing this way, again, means you're more confident, and especially at a young age, you need to show more skin. Conclusion. In order to live the true and fulfilling life of a woman and to appreciate our bodies, we have to dress in revealing ways and show our body off to the whole world. And if you're not, you're just missing out. What do you guys think? Is it women empowerment to dress this way, or is it just something else? Now, we made it to the end of the video, and I hope you guys consider subscribing, and I hope you have a blessed day or night. Bye!